Hey folks, it's Ray with Taste Radio. Right now I'm honored to be sitting down with David Sandler, an industry consultant working with Kyowa Hakko. David, great to see you.
Hey, great to see you guys.
David, you've been in this business, the beverage business, for over 20 years. You've been working on functional beverages for quite some time as well. And I'd love to hear from you about that term because it's an often used term in industry. But what is a functional beverage?
As far as, its category, almost a lot of things fit in it, and mostly it has to do with sort of the overall way it can benefit the human body to some effect that you wouldn't normally derive regularly without some nutritional support. And so, but more so, it seems to be used in the category of like mood, relaxation, or some other type of performance benefit that you might get, say, to improve athletic ability or fitness or health aspects. So we're seeing a lot now of products coming out that fit that mold where you're talking about more mood, relaxation, even hydration, and then having energy for performance or for health.
There are a lot of benefits that can be described as functional, but within this umbrella of functional beverages, could you talk about the growth of the category and where it's going in 2024 and beyond?
Well, it seems like the growth is never ending. And it seems like single serve RTDs are still on the rise. Energy drinks are still plowing through. They seem to be continually increasing. Now, what we're seeing, though, is an attempt to try to add some other additional benefits to energy drinks, including hydration and, focus, mood, and just better overall feeling. And we're starting to see other health benefits being added to some of these drinks as well.
Let's talk about one functional ingredient in particular. That's Cognizin, which is an ingredient that I have a lot of love and respect for. But talk about Cognizin and what makes it a leading nootropic.
Well, one, you come with years and years of experience from the makers, Kyowa Hakko. They just have such great processes and really stellar research and very solid scrutiny behind their ingredients that they do work with and promote. And so from there, you're going to get something that's really, first class. And we talk about a lot about having better focus in today's workplace or today's environment where there's so many factors that are going on. This ingredient seems to really shine. Its data shows unparalleled performance, and for myself as a user and a formulator, it's finding its place in many of the drinks that I am working on, where I'm trying to enhance focus, enhance mood, and improve cognition over longer term use.
Is this an ingredient that's becoming more in demand among today's consumers, among modern consumers, and why?
Well, I think one, we're starting to see it more in products that are out there. So consumers are starting to understand a little bit more about it. But also, what we're finding is that while lots of groups are out there promoting these ingredients that enhance mood or focus or concentration or cognition and so forth, many of them are wrapped around dosages that are not able to be achieved. For many of the functional mushrooms, for example, require a much larger dose than people are using in the dosing. So they're not seeing the benefit that they would derive. Whereas when you get a cognizant-based product, one, there's the requirement to have a dose that matches their research, unless you're actually getting that feeling. You're getting that function coming out of it. And that's why I think we're starting to see people switching to it and adding it to their products.
I'm curious, are there any other natural ingredients that complement Cognizin in a beverage formulation?
Well, yeah, I mean, certainly, it can go in a number of different ways. You can put it into your standard pre-workouts to improve the overall, function of a pre-workout, where you've got your energy, maybe you've got your blood flow, you've got your pump that you're looking for, and then you complement it with the focus factor, that concentration that helps you zero in and have a much better workout. But we're also seeing where I would complement it with things like some of those other functional so-called ingredients like mushrooms, and a few other ingredients out there where it works so well. The wonderful thing about Cognizin is it works in every format, right? From capsules to powders to liquids. It's a taste is just so easy to work with. It's incredibly soluble. It's just a very, very easy ingredient to work with.
Easy to work with and easy to learn more about by going to Cognizin.com. That's Cognizin.com. David, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Thanks for all the information, and look forward to catching up again soon.
It's an absolute pleasure. And again, thank you for having me.